ODM leader Raila Odinga has led other leaders in parliament in mourning the late Migori Senator Ben Oluoch Okello, who died on the dawn of Monday. Now, we just want to cross over to our reporter Caroline B, who is following up on that story and now joins us. Caroline, good afternoon. I know it must be a sad mood there. How are some of the leaders eulogizing the late?
Well, some of the leaders have already made their way here. In fact, the time for speeches is over, and they have made their addresses concerning that. And the key of that is that Raila Odinga, who talked about the corruption scandals in the country, saying that it needs to come to an end. At the same time, saying that Senator Oluoch was actually one person to be emulated. He did a lot for the party when he was a journalist. He actually mobilized a lot of the supporters to support them. But talking about corruption, he said that there needs to be an end to this, and those who are found culpable should be brought to book, and the necessary precautions taken to ensure that this is not only for the senator himself, but also for the rest of the Kenyans around this country. And right now, I'm actually joined by Governor Okoth, the governor for Migori, just to give us more insight about this. First of all, the family has already set a speculative date where the burial could take place. That is on the 9th of next month, though not yet more details have been given about that, but that is just as it stands now, not yet an official date for that matter. So asante sana Governor kwa kuungana na sisi. Maybe you can start by you've already given a eulogizing message for the family. What next? Okay,
I'm joined here with the family spokesman, Pastor Dr. Duncan Mumbo, and I want to say that so far so good. Today, we were visited by the Right Honorable Prime Minister and a number of our parliamentarians, both from the Senate and the National Assembly. So what we have agreed upon is just to start working on our various committees that will be there. For example, I expect a parliamentary committee, and there will also be the Home Committee, and of course we'll have a committee at the county level. So those three committees will work hand in hand to ensure that we give Ben a very, very heroic or befitting send-off. So in the entire period, I call upon all our people to remain peaceful, because as the people of Migori, we'll be hosting a lot of people from other counties. For example, now, we were visited here by senators from the coast, nearly from all over Kenya. So in that kind of scenario, peace is paramount, because Ben stood for peace, he stood for development. So all those virtues that Ben stood for are the things we now want to propagate going forward. Ben comes from a farming community, and of late you have had a lot of things being said about the poisonous sugar imports. Those also affect the people Ben represented at the Senate. So in terms of what I feel Ben would have said, just like me, you would have condemned the sugar imports. I also condemn the sugar imports because they are terrorizing our people down there. Yeah. So if possible, I think the national government should now ensure that all our borders are sealed, so that we don't allow in the kind of imports we have seen of late. Yes.
Allow me to stop you there. Let me speak to the spokesperson. Kindly move in here.
Thank you.
So you can tell us your name and maybe details concerning the burial, because a lot of people have been asking, they want to find out more information about that.
Oh, thank you. I'm Pastor Duncan Mumbo, the brother to the late Senator Ben Oluoch Okello, and I'm the family spokesperson, official one. And we are working because this is now almost beyond our borders. We have to coordinate with the senators, the parliament, the county government, and we have seen all of them coming to condone with us. We have seen the Right Honorable Engineer Raila Odinga coming to be with us, with a host of MPs and senators. And we also want to thank the county government. They have taken it as their own, because they have been here with us from yesterday, from the mortuary, and today. Because of that complexity, that's why we are putting a speculative date that we might want it to be done on a Monday of the 9th, but we are still flexible. When those details have been done, official date will be announced, and we will want to give Ben a decent burial. And we want to pray for unity, we want to pray for peace, and we want the people of Kenya to remember our family. We have lost, and Ben did not work on for a year. And so we are praying that the Lord will continue to sustain our family. Thank you.
Our Santi and Poleni to the family and also the county. So, well, that is an update we are getting concerning the senators' preparations. We've had a host of leaders from Parliament and also from Senate visiting the family here in Mlolongo. As we've had, they have not yet fixed an official date for the burial, but they tentatively have the 9th of next month. And also there was an issue of corruption, quite a big talk which has been happening in the country, and they say, actually Raila says that should come to an end for the future of this country to move forward. Ashley?